Şerefsiz Sinister kardeşime selamlar. Yozgat Sarıkaya selamlar, saygılar.
What if I told you that one man built an empire so powerful that even from behind bars he lived like a king? A man whose name sends chills down the spines of his enemies, yet he enjoys the kind of luxury most can only dream of. From the streets of Germany to the high-end clubs of Turkey, Necati Arabaci isn't just a crime boss. He's a legend wrapped in silk, driving supercars, and surrounded by the most stunning women in the world. Imagine waking up in a multi-million-dollar mansion, sipping imported champagne by a private pool with models wrapped around you like accessories. This isn't a movie, it's the everyday reality of Necati Arabaci, a man who turned the underground world into his personal playground. But what makes him so untouchable? How does a man with a criminal past live so openly in luxury? And most importantly, who are the women in his world, and what role do they play in his empire? Buckle up, because this isn't just a story about wealth. It's about power, charm, and a man who mastered both. A life of luxury, mansions, cars, and endless money. Necati Arabaci's wealth isn't just about numbers, it's a statement. His lifestyle is a showcase of power, influence, and luxury that few can match. From vast mansions to an impressive lineup of supercars, Arabaci's empire is built on excess, and he makes sure the world sees it. The mansions, palaces of the underworld. Arabaci doesn't just live, he rules. His properties aren't simple homes. They are fortresses of luxury, strategically placed across Turkey, Germany, and other parts of Europe. These multi-million-dollar estates boast extravagant interiors, top-of-the-line security systems, and secret rooms where only his closest allies are allowed to step foot. His primary residence in Turkey is rumored to have underground bunkers, panic rooms, and even a private escape tunnel. A necessity when you live in a world where betrayal can come at any moment. Every inch of his home screams wealth, from imported Italian marble floors to chandeliers worth more than some people's entire net worth. The supercar collection, power on wheels. Arabaci's car collection is not just for show, it's a symbol of his status. If you ever saw his garage, you'd think you stepped into a billionaire's dream. Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Rolls-Royces, Bentleys. Every car he owns is a statement of dominance. He's often seen cruising in a customized Rolls-Royce Ghost, its bulletproof windows and reinforced body making it as secure as his empire. On the weekends, he switches it up, tearing through the streets in a matte black Lamborghini Aventador, a car that perfectly represents his fearless and aggressive persona. The endless flow of money, how he funds his lifestyle. Unlike corporate billionaires who rely on stock markets and investments, Arabaci's wealth is far more fluid, untaxed, and unstoppable. His money comes from a complex web of businesses, some official, others hidden behind layers of secrecy. From high-end nightclubs and escort services to illegal gambling dens and money laundering operations, his empire ensures that his pockets never dry up. He doesn't just make money, he controls the flow of wealth in multiple underground industries. And when you have that kind of financial dominance, you don't just buy luxury, you own the system. His lavish spending isn't reckless, it's calculated, designed to remind the world that he is untouchable. The women of Necati Arabaci, luxury, control, and mystery. Arabaci's life isn't just about money, it's about who he shares it with. And unlike traditional crime bosses who have one loyal woman by their side, Arabaci's world is filled with an endless rotation of stunning, high-profile women. Models, influencers, high-end escorts. His presence alone attracts the most desirable women from across Europe. But make no mistake, these women aren't just arm candy. Every woman in his circle has a role to play, whether she realizes it or not. He doesn't just date women, he owns them. And unlike billionaire playboys who shower women with gifts just for fun, Arabaci's generosity comes with a price. He buys their loyalty, their silence, and sometimes even their freedom. Once you're in his world, your life is no longer your own. He dictates where they go, who they speak to, and what they post online. No public relationships, no interviews, no exposing his private life. If you disobey, you disappear. Simple as that. Women who were once seen in his presence have vanished without a trace after stepping out of line. Some were quietly sent back to their home countries, their luxurious lifestyles suddenly stripped away. Others, their fate remains a mystery. The girlfriend factories. A sinister operation, Arabaci doesn't just surround himself with beautiful women, he monetizes them. One of the darkest aspects of his empire is his alleged involvement in high-end escort services across Germany, Turkey, and the Netherlands. His businesses aren't just about running clubs, they're about controlling the women inside them. Arabaci reportedly oversees networks of elite escort services, where women are recruited, trained, and placed in high society circles. Some are given luxurious lifestyles in exchange for absolute obedience. Others are nothing more than disposable assets used for a while and then discarded when they're no longer needed. His clubs in Germany are infamous for hosting exclusive underground parties where only the wealthiest and most powerful men are invited. Politicians, celebrities, and even law enforcement officials are rumored to have attended, spoiling in the finest entertainment money can buy. These weren't just parties. They were business deals wrapped in silk sheets and champagne bottles. Women were pawns, used to gain leverage, silence enemies, and blackmail powerful figures. And if you think this is just a rumor, law enforcement agencies have tried for years to dismantle these networks, but Arabaci's connections run so deep that no one has been able to take him down. His mysterious queen, the woman no one knows. Despite his reputation for being surrounded by women, one question remains. Did Necati Arabaci ever truly love anyone? Unlike many crime lords who have a clear queen by their side, Arabaci's personal relationships are a closely guarded secret. Some believe he had one special woman, someone who was untouchable, someone who knew all his secrets but remained fiercely protected. There have been whispers of a Turkish beauty who was more than just a lover. She was the only woman he ever truly trusted. But whether she was a loyal partner or just another tool in his game remains unknown. The price of his lifestyle. For Arabaci, women weren't just for pleasure. They were power, leverage, and influence. But in the world he created, loyalty was never guaranteed. Many of the women who were once in his world have disappeared. Some went into hiding, fearing for their lives. Others became informants, giving authorities crucial information that has brought him closer and closer to downfall. So while Arabaci continues to live in luxury, surrounded by wealth, power, and the most stunning women, one question remains. How long can he keep this empire standing before it all comes crashing down? Necati Arabaci isn't just a crime boss. He's a living paradox, bridging the line between power and excess. His empire is built on money, control, and the charming presence of women, each playing a role in his grand game of dominance and seduction. However, the truth remains. Nothing lasts forever. The higher you climb in organized crime, the steeper the fall. As Arabaci continues to revel in his lavish lifestyle, the question is, how long can he evade the law? Every king, no matter how untouchable, must face the realities of his empire. Law enforcement across Europe is tirelessly working to dismantle his network, seeking justice for his crimes. The whispers of informants create an atmosphere of uncertainty that even Arabaci cannot ignore. For now, he remains a formidable figure, relaxing in his wealth and surrounded by beautiful women. He enjoys a life most can only fantasize about, but beneath the surface, the stakes are high. As he navigates this faithless world, one thing is certain: the clock is ticking. His empire, built on power and charm, faces inevitable payback. Now, how much longer can Necati Arabaci maintain this charade before the consequences catch up with him? Only time will tell. There you have it, the captivating world of Necati Arabaci, a man whose empire intertwines power, wealth, and attraction. But remember, this lavish lifestyle comes with dark corners and hidden dangers. If you enjoyed this deep dive, like this video and share it with your friends. Your support helps us bring more fascinating stories to life. Have thoughts or questions about Necati Arabaci? Leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling content on notorious figures and their hidden secrets. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious.